Alright, let's do this. And we're in. Let's see, what are we going to try for? I guess we'll just kind of see what we get. If I'm going to go for an item, I think I'm going to want a Runins, because I usually go with some kind of ranged AD carry. So we'll try and itemize for Runins to start off, which means attack speed or magic resistance. Bone 4R. Definitely how he wanted that to be pronounced. Bon 4R? Here we go. Varus looks pretty nice. Let's path around. Ooh, there's a Jax too. Jax probably would have been a safer bet. Oh, yep, so safe that I could get him on the second go round. Okay. Not pretty, but we got what we wanted. Infernal map. If I can get some early level 2s, I can pump some points into experience and go for a win streak. Oh, that's a double light with the Soraka though. It's not a very strong comp, but it's tempting. We're not gonna go for it. We got stuff for an early woodland, which can, if we're the only ones going for it, it can bring us into a top 4 finish. That might be worth it. So you gotta remember, top 4 is all you need in this game. If you get top 4, then you earn LP points, and you can climb. That's what we're going for. This is a normal game, though. We're not testing too much out here. More or less, I'm just doing this to try and test some builds out, see what's working good, what early games are the strongest, so I can try and get to a top 4 more reliably. Usually that involves trying to level 2 units early. It's a glacial bonus potentially. Guess we'll hold on to it for now. We have a couple potentials. Let's check if anyone else is going woodland. That guy's not even playing. No one's really building woodland besides us, so we have a pretty good shot at getting some level 3s this way. Now, we're actually going to refresh this just so we can get that. That is exactly what we wanted. We'll get rid of you. Get rid of you. Now we're sitting at a couple level 2 potentials after the first round. We're going to be holding on to the woodland, so I can't be putting any items on anyone, but I potentially have Rage Blade and a Shojin. That sounds like a pretty good combo. Playing the power team first. Level 2 Braum. That's unique. A level 2 Braum this early. You don't see that often. That's 2 level 2s. As I said, we're going for early leads. Which means we're going to want this here. We're going to want you taking the majority, you taking the rest. Well, actually, we have 2 assassins in the back line. Now, that's only 6 potential. Are there any woodland? Still that guy, but he's not building anything. Okay, typically, now since I'm the only one building woodland, then it makes me want to actually continue building woodland. Because I have potential for level 3s. Normally that means econing up high. Since I'm the only one going for it, there's no need to roll down when I'm at level 4 still. I might as well econ up until I get to level 5. And then just spend the access when I'm above 50. No one else is going for woodland, so it's the best chance I have for keeping econ early while also saving up for late. Now I got 3 level 2s. That's actually really strong this early. You know, a Shojin and a Rage Blade. I could potentially make a Kindred carry, so we're going to hold on to him. I don't want to hold on to those anymore because I'm not going to be putting them in even if I get them. With that Kindred, Shojin's Rage Blade, those aren't bad items. And Diana, yeah, she's got me. So if I'm going Rage Kindred carry, then I'm going to want some mana from this. If I'm not getting mana, then I want health items. So that Vigor is the first priority. If I don't get him, then I'm probably going to want... Oh, but I'm going to get him. Okay. No, that's actually a better first item because I have the mana already. I can put the 2 mana onto him and a Rage Blade, and then I just have attack damage left over. Which Shojin's would work pretty well for him. Potentially another Rod for the healing, if I wanted to go the healing route. So if we're going a Woodland Shadow build, Woodland Shadow Assassin build, let's toss him in real quick just to look at the Shadow Champs. Frontline, there's no Shadow Assassins, which makes my 2 Assassins hard to get to 3 until I get to 5. 5 I go with another Assassin, or I start throwing the Kindred on the board. Could go Infernal, Woodland Infernal instead. I think I like that a little more. Fernamumu late game to toss in front. Have 2 Infernal plus the Diana. We actually only need 2 more to get that Infernal bonus. So that's looking like a pretty promising strategy here for this particular game. Just to what you're given. Well, if we can level 2 him early, that'll be really nice. Oh, we got the win streak, so we're going to look to keep it. We're going to look to keep it by spending a little bit of gold early. Didn't hurt me much this round, but in the long run, it's probably going to end up costing me gold. 1, 2, maybe 3 gold in the long run to do what I just did. It's also cutting away at the time that I have to hit level 3 woodlands. but no one else is building it, so I still feel pretty confident. Oh, we better double check that. And still none, it's just me, so I'm feeling pretty confident that I'll be able to hold and still get level 3s. Now it's just a matter of econing up until I get to 50 gold and then spending it before 20. Oh. Getting the champions is always good because you're getting them, but at the same time, I'm losing out on some econ here. It's probably going to take me another, what, 3-4 rounds to hit that. That's 8 more points in, that's 12, that's giving me 3 or 4 rounds. Been able to buy above 50, and then it might not be enough, so I might be hyper rolling after all. Unless I get some gold here. I usually get a couple gold. Don't think I want to put... No, we're not going shadows, so that's a good one to actually sell. There, that get me to 20. Runins on the Kindred. Actually, we're gonna go this route. You want our assassins backpiled over here, so they target whoever people are throwing onto their carry spots. That's a Kindred with a Morellonomicon. Still should be good with a woodland build. And Kindred typically you would toss a death cap onto. That severely cut the warg's healing with the Kindred targeting him. That was nice. We could do a Giant Slayer. Just not feeling those yet, so I'm going to hold off on it. Plus we're going to have a Varus that can also do some carry work here. And if that's the case, the Varus, we do level 6. Huh. Early upgrades. Now, Kindred's going to get more auto attacks off than a Varus, though, because of his 1.5 second channel. That's the only thing I don't like about him, is you almost have to build him AP, because if you build him AD, he's going to stop attacking for so long while he channels his ability. Oh, they're all targeting the Braum. That's rough. Good thing we got 2 assassins in the back line. Oh, that Zyra took him out. Diana's doing work in the back line, though. Front line's still holding strong. If Diana wins this, we win for sure. Yeah, I mean, we probably had it regardless. That's good. That is good. Another Ivern. Okay, we'll take that. Order these in importance. You're kind of the least important. I don't care if we 3-star the Diana so much. Almost up to 50. Yeah, about where I thought we were going to be. I'm going to have 4 rounds of spending while I'm above 50. We're 1 round away from that. We could get another magic resistant item and throw that onto the Maokai. Oh, this is a free win. Throw that onto the Maokai to have a tankier front line. Just to keep people off of Kindred longer. That might be worth it. I think that's going to be worth it. So we want magic resistance, primarily magic resistance. Would we want another Rage Blade on the Kindred? Potentially. No, I don't want that because that'll force me. Okay, good, it's gone. Magic resist. There's 2 left, and now we got one. Let's just grab the Lucian, because I don't like playing against them. Ashe is an S tier, though, so it's always nice to take that away from someone. Yeah, see, and that's an item for an Ashe with a Runins. That's strong. I did give that away. But, like I said, we're only looking for top 4 finishes, and right now we're sitting pretty good. Now we can start spending a couple of these. Being careful not to drop below 50, though. Right there's a good time to stop. We level 2'd the Kindred, which is pretty big. That's going to give us a pretty solid power spike here. I could place more items onto Kindred, but I don't know if I want to. Early wins. Early wins are excellent, especially when we're leading the scoreboard here. We want to keep that up. Okay. We're not doing bad. I like doing a Nocturne build when I go Woodlands, but we're trying something else out this time. He is a carry, so level 3 in him would be nice, but I will get rid of him if need be. So level 2 Varus for future. Dropped us below 50, but if we can win, then it doesn't matter. We'll stick at 50, but it's 1 gold in the long run, so if we don't win, it is what it is. Now Kog'Maw's down, so Kindred should be safe. That Warwick is the only thing that might jump at him. And he chose the other direction, so we are good. 4,000 damage off the Kindred, that got us back to 50 gold. And now we are 1 away from him. Closing in on a couple of them, actually. Yeah, we'll get rid of the Diana. And the first level 3 on the front line. That's a nice addition to the team. Now we got the Varus once we hit the next power spike. All we're looking for is to upgrade the Woodland right now. We'll grab her just because. 1 away. What are the chances we get that on this go round? Not very good. The problem is we're sitting here. We're gonna have to drop down because we're about to lose the percentages, the high percentages of upgrading these guys. Oh, I don't like dropping down this low when I've got a lead. But we hit it, and now we can stick with where we're at. We're still above 30, so I'm okay with that. Our front line's staying strong, which is awesome. Having that Maokai lead the front line is a pretty good thing here. We're about to toss the Varus in, which is our next power spike. After the Varus goes in, we're going to want an Assassin. This should keep anything off of the Kindred, seeing as we've got, what's this guy's name? Ivern to the right of Kindred, Varus to the left. Kindred is our carry, so that's who we do want to protect. Now, if you look, 62, we've got a 30 health lead on the person that's currently in 4th to last. Now we need to take 4th place. So if we stay above docking, we should be good in this game. This is the tough round. playing someone else that's doing pretty good in this game, but we got our Infernal bonus. We hit the power spike at the right time with our level 3s. Easy. Easy money. If we keep this win streak alive for another round or two, we are golden. Now Varus, like I said, I don't like building them 8D, but we do have a Giant Slayer. 0.75, 0.5, 0.78 with... We can switch those two around. The thing is, those assassins are going to likely come this way because they'll have them stacked up on this side as I do. So we don't necessarily want to do that. Now we have the choice if we want to spend our time leveling early. Ooh, that's a strong Lucian. I need to get rid of that Senna. Oh, look at that. Yep, it's the Lucian. That Lucian's got the items for him. Double Giant Slayer just destroyed my tanks. Moo Infernal. That's a nice one to add into the group. Otherwise, Morello, do we have anyone to even apply it? Not too effectively. Mumu's gone. We could go attack range for the Kindred. I think that's going to be our best bet. On Kindred, I can put another one of those items on her. Kindred carry, which means we want you. We want you. And then we can toss an assassin right there. Right now we're actually at a pretty big power spike. We need an assassin, so we'll watch out for an assassin on here, one that we might want to hold on to. Infernal assassin, that's not bad actually. That is not bad. Now we're still looking to level 2, the level 3-star the Kindred. So that's not a bad pickup. We have 2 Dianas that can leave the bench if need be. Luckily there's... Are we playing the same... Freaky. Was that the same guy? Did we just play the same guy here? Freaky. We did not, but someone's building him the same exact way. Ooh, we're getting kind of close to that Kindred actually. I'm not used to having a Kindred go that close to being... You can actually put Kiana in instead of Diana right now. Might be an okay... A 3 cost versus a 2-star and 1 cost. Maybe, maybe not. She's got that utility, the CC to her though, which is always nice. Stop the healing off the jacks, and boom. Let's look back at this. Now we can see that Freaky is sitting at 30 health, so we've got a 57-point health lead, and at that point, I mean, as long as we don't start losing big, we've got ourselves a top 4 finish, and that's all we need. We'll hold on to you just to hold on to you. Likely not going anywhere with it, though. We are 1 away from 3-starring our LeBlanc. 2 away from 3-starring the Kindred. I mean, if we hit these 3 stars, that's an insane build. We have a shot at winning with this. It's not the strongest build out there. I think Ocean Mages is one of the strongest, but it's not bad at any means. Phantom Dancer, that could be useful on the Maokai. Keep him alive a lot longer, and that's what we want. Next, we could do a Kiana. Spear Shojin to Healing's nice. We're gonna go with Spear of Shojin on her. And that was the last round for single items, so we'll just toss that onto her as well. Oh, Diana ran its course, because we're gonna look to 3-star the Kiana. We're getting close to a couple 3-stars here. The Kiana is going to be the one that leaves. Oh, the Soraka silence screwed me there. Here's the problem is some of these low health guys will start making their last stands now as they spend their econ. Some of them bounce back, most of them don't though. Nothing. That's alright. Next level up, we do want another assassin to get that assassin bonus. We're likely ending this game with only 7 champs. So 3-starring is our best bet here. Ooh, I wonder if that was the Ash that we let go. Doesn't matter, we're not losing enough health to actually drop below that threshold. There's a level 3 LeBlanc. We're sitting at a 30%, so it does help to actually increase 1 level. If we increase 1 level, we have, I believe the odds for a 3 cost go up, and that's who we're trying to 3-star next. We do have the Varus, but we have a chance at a Kha'Zix. Or a Zed, even with the next level up. 2% chance for level 5. 2 frontliners, that's good. Kindred, ooh, got the ability off on the Dr. Mundo, that was big. And then on the work, before he ulted, this Kindred's coming in handy here. Unfortunately, Olafs. Glacial Olafs are pretty strong. Now we're closing in. Wow, that would be nice, but we won't get that. Instead, what would we want? Kiana, well, that Master Yi be useful. Looks like he's about to grab him though. Oh, okay. One thing I found is if someone's jumping around not knowing what to get, they'll likely steal something from you, so act like you're going for something else to save yourself the hurt. How much health is on you? 2100? Yeah, maybe we'll actually sell that and put the item on to the Maokai. Level 3 Varus. That's nice. Wow. I'm closing in on a couple level 3s here. This is fantastic. Now if we lose this, we'll sell the Diana. Just to hit the 50 gold, because I'm likely not putting the Diana in at all. He ended up using that Amumu though. Killed him before he got the ult off. Whew. That's a big win because it's knocking someone closer to losing. That health pool is dropping for him. One Kiana away. 2 Kindreds away. Wow, this is turning out to be a really good 3-star comp here. I wasn't expecting that, but no one else is building it, so I do have free reign at it. What do we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4 3-stars right now, with a 5 and 6 in the works. Ooh, this is a Predator build though. I have won games off of builds like this. That was a smart item on the Mundo that counters my Kindred. Oh, seconds away from winning that. One from the Kindred. We did hit the Kazakhs. Like I said, I wanted that. And it doesn't help our build all that much, but it's nice to have, especially with this item coming up. That on a Kazakhs lets him jump around. Normally, since I'm already below 40, I would roll a couple times, but because it's Dragon, I'm going to get a couple gold off of him, which will likely bump me up past 50 again. We did secure a top 4 place victory with that one, so now we play for the win, or at least higher. We don't necessarily need the win, but we want to be top 2, ideally. Level 3 Kiana. Alright. We got 5 level 3s, one away from a Kindred level 3 star. Pretty good build here. This next round we might, we are facing the number 1 guy, which means the other 2 are playing, so one person's going to lose, so we're guaranteed top 3 now. Wow, this is going pretty well, just because of all the 3 star. Well, we beat the 2nd place. We're sitting very pretty for a 3rd place, or a 1st place victory here. 2 levels us up, gets us the Kazakhs on the board. We'll have him jump to the other corner. Well, there's only 2 guys left. Let's look at their... Yeah, having the Kazakhs jump to this corner wouldn't be bad. Wouldn't be bad either way, so we will have the Kazakhs over there. Now we're 1 Kindred away, 1 Kazakhs away from a level 3. We could get a desert bonus next, so we might look towards like an Azir, just to get the desert bonus on the board. That's a Lux. Is that a Shadow Lux? It is. That's rough. Kindred onto the Dr. Mundo is big. That's Senna staying alive though. That's going to lose us the game because of the... Oh, barely. Barely. But he ended up losing, so now we're sitting very pretty for a 1st place win here. We don't really want any of that. Momo ain't bad. For Infernal, I don't really have a use for him. We're gonna grab him just because. We're still looking for that Kindred. We'll grab the Azir for the desert. Because if we lose this... Ooh! Close. None of this helps us too much. We're actually going to go this to finish the item on Kiana with some healing. We're still looking for that Kindred. Kindred, level 3. Now we're sitting nice. Now we're 48 gold from leveling, and we're going to toss a desert in there. We don't need the Amumu after all. That is a 6 3-star comp here. One more round, we level, we get the Azir on the board. Kindred is just blowing through their team. That's GG, boys. There's no stopping that. That might win us right here. Oh, one more round. Just enough for me to place the Azir in. And that's a win. We were just going for top 4, but sometimes you get lucky. And those early wins that you take away from people with the win streak actually makes it to where you knock some people out that would have became powerhouses later in the game. So as long as you're getting the units for this early build, it's actually pretty nice. You can win games off of it. You are only going for a top 4 finish though. So even if you don't win, as long as, well, coming first, as long as you place top 4, you're still getting LP. And there it is. First place, baby.